war story. "Hey, I'm still alive. Can we get back to what I was talking about?" said Carruth. He and his 2 fellow soldiers were trekking through the woods, carrying their M4s. They had been at it for some time, and it showed by the fatigue in each step they took. The men had on full combat uniforms, which, other than their blue shoulder patches, helped them blend in with their surroundings, and they carried rucksacks on their backs. It was a shame they were as tired as they were, because it was a beautiful day out, and they weren't paying it any attention. They were surrounded by vibrant colors and sounds of life as spring was in full bloom. "Brother, I'm just saying, statistically speaking, after the queers, them black girls are the most likely to have the HIV. I'm talking AIDS, good buddy. Serious shit. Now, if you want to fuck your little nigger gals, that's perfectly fine with me, and more power to you. We was dealing with so much goddamn overpopulation before this goddamn Civil War that the government probably helped spread this shit just to get the numbers down. Don't get me wrong, I ain't no racist. I've stuck my pecker in my fair share of black snatch, and like my pop says to this day, it's all pink on the inside. But I think about that shit, the diseases I mean, which leads me to always wrap my shit up tight. 2 rubbers if she's into some real nasty shit," said Edwards. He paused to laugh and then continued. "It's like walking out here with all these damn landmines, you know? You never know when you're going to catch some shit. You never know." "Do you ever cut it out with that racist shit, man?" said Jackson. "Calm down. Like I said, I ain't no racist. Anyway, Jackson, you only got a quarter Negro in you last time I checked, which means you should only get offended 25% of the time. That was your 1. Now I get 3 freebies. Let's see. How you know Adam and Eve ain't black? You ever try taking a rib from a nigger? That's 1, said Edwards, with a playful grin, and holding up his index finger. "Fuck you," said Jackson. "Don't be like that. You know I love you, Jackson. You're my brother, man," said Edwards. "You're talking all this shit about black girls. What about that nasty trailer park bitch you snuck into the barracks that one time?" said Jackson. "I think you guys are getting off topic," said Carruth. "What bitch you talking about?" said Edwards. "What bitch am I What bitch do you think?" said Jackson. "I think a lot of bitches, 'cause I bring a lot of bitches back to the barracks. And I don't judge, brother. Shit, I'd fuck a snake if I could hold its head still. But if you're referring to the one you caught me banging on your bed on Columbus Day, that was Ruth. Or was it Ariel? One of them 2. Maybe Brittany. But I do remember she was a nasty freak. So I will give you that. But if I'm being honest, I like the nasty shit. I'll even blow in buttholes. I don't give a damn. The only gal I want clean is Dolores," Edwards said, as he lifted his rifle and kissed it. "She the only gal in my life that count. How you treat your special lady there, Jackson?" "Whatever, man," said Jackson. "You don't take care of her, she won't take care of you." "Carruth, did Jackson ever tell you about the time we found the crazy fucker in the woods? Said his name was Joe, and he was a time traveler?" said Edwards. "Crazy motherfucker. He didn't even have a shoulder color. Just some guy out of his mind, left to wander," said Jackson. "Yep. So one point he decides to rush Jackson. And what does Jackson do? Well, he tried to shoot the crazy son of a bitch, but his rifle jammed up on him, 'cause he never cleans the fucking thing," said Edwards. "I don't need you to remind me how to take care of my shit," said Jackson. "Okay," said Edwards with a laugh. "Now can we get back on topic? Like I was saying, this makes less sense the more you think about it. I don't want to die out here on this said Carruth. "Shut up. There's something up ahead," said Jackson in a low voice. Through the trees, he could see a campsite, and he could see soldiers with orange shoulder patches. The 3 men moved closer and hid behind a bush. "Looks like we got us some action, Jackson," whispered Edwards. "Edwards, shut the fuck up. Now listen. There looks to be about 5 of them over there. Edwards, you're going to kill the 2 farthest to the left. Carruth, you and I are going to the right. And watch out for all those rocks on the ground. I won't hesitate to go back to base and tell them all, including the lady and baby you've got waiting for you, that you died like a fucking idiot by tripping on some goddamn rocks. I'll kill those 2 guys standing. I want you to kill the guy sitting down. You think you can handle that, soldier?" Jackson whispered. "I have to, Lieutenant," whispered Carruth, looking into Jackson's eyes as if the weight of the world was on his shoulders. "Get ready. Wait. 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 Now," said Jackson. The Orange Shoulder campsite soldiers never expected it. None of them were even holding a gun when they noticed the 3 men running towards them. Once Edwards got close enough, he stopped running, took aim, and shot both of his assigned targets in the head. He was so quick it was hard to tell which of the soldiers he shot first. Edwards looked satisfied with a job well done. Now it was Jackson's turn. He did not stop running when he took aim, so his shots probably would have missed their targets. But the world would never know, as his rifle jammed when he tried to pull the trigger. Jackson's soldiers to shoot noticed what happened and went for their rifles. Jackson threw his rifle to the side, pulled out his sidearm, and started firing at the 2 Orange Shoulder soldiers while still moving towards them. He fired his gun as if he were more concerned with getting rid of his bullets than he was about hitting his targets. One of the Orange Shoulder soldiers gave up on his rifle and ran away into the woods without getting hit by Jackson's erratic firing. Edwards could have killed him, but he didn't want to waste a bullet on someone who didn't have a gun. The other Orange Shoulder soldier didn't receive a single bullet from Jackson either, so he was able to reach his rifle. But as he lifted it to shoot his attacker, Jackson tackled him to the ground. The 2 wrestled until they reached a point where Jackson was on top. The Orange Shoulder soldier then pulled out his knife and plunged it into Jackson's side. This seemed unfortunate for Jackson at first, but the knife in his side reminded him that he had a knife of his own. So he pulled his knife out from its sheath and thrust it into the neck of the soldier. Carruth ran full speed towards his target, but he stepped on a landmine and blew his leg off before he had gotten the chance to take a shot. Carruth was on the ground, screaming in pain, and the Orange Shoulder soldier that he was assigned to kill took full advantage of this opportunity.